Hello and welcome to Wisdom Forge. How exercise rewires your brain, the surprising science behind movement and mental power. An unusual entry point, the competitive eater analogy. To explain how exercise benefits the brain, the author draws an unexpected but compelling analogy with competitive food eating. Takeru Tsunami Kobayashi, a legend in the world of competitive eating, consumes vast amounts of food in record time: 100 pork buns in 12 minutes, 97 hamburgers in 8 minutes, and even 60 hot dogs in 2.5 minutes. These staggering feats highlight the body's, and particularly the brain's, voracious appetite for energy. Despite weighing only about 2% of body mass, the brain consumes 20% of the body's energy, more than any other organ. This sets the stage for understanding how exercise supports the brain's intense metabolic needs. Energy hunger of the brain. The brain's energy needs are so extreme that it cannot activate more than 2% of its neurons at once without exhausting itself and risking fainting. Its primary fuel is glucose, a sugar derived from the food we eat. Once ingested, food is broken down in the digestive system, converted into glucose, and absorbed into the bloodstream. This glucose is rapidly absorbed by body cells, including brain cells, to power activity. The process of breaking down glucose is intense and violent at a molecular level, producing harmful byproducts called free radicals, which can damage cells and DNA if not neutralized. Oxygen, the unsung hero of brain health. To prevent cellular damage from these toxic byproducts, the body uses oxygen as a neutralizing agent. Oxygen binds with excess electrons and converts them into carbon dioxide, which we exhale. This detoxification process underlines the importance of continuous oxygen supply. While humans can survive weeks without food and days without water, the brain cannot function beyond 5 minutes without oxygen. A lack of oxygen in the brain quickly leads to the accumulation of harmful byproducts and permanent damage, which is why an efficient blood and oxygen delivery system is essential for brain health. The role of blood access is everything. Blood acts both as a delivery system for nutrients and oxygen and as a removal system for waste. The more efficiently it flows, the healthier the brain. This is where exercise becomes crucial. Just like John Lawton Macadam revolutionized transportation by improving access through better roads, exercise improves the body's internal roads, the blood vessels, ensuring better delivery of nutrients and removal of waste. The benefit is not just in having resources, but in having access to them. How exercise builds the brain's roadways. Exercise stimulates the body to produce nitric oxide, a molecule that enhances blood flow. Over time, this increased circulation promotes the growth of new blood vessels that reach deeper into tissues, including the brain. As a result, more cells gain access to glucose, oxygen, and waste disposal systems. This enhanced circulation supports all body systems, including the brain, making exercise a foundational practice for systemic health and cognitive efficiency. Exercise and brain structure, a closer look at the dentate gyrus. Modern imaging studies show that exercise increases blood volume in the dentate gyrus, a part of the hippocampus, which is central to memory formation and learning. This increase is likely due to the formation of new capillaries that improve nutrient and oxygen delivery to brain cells. By strengthening this brain region, exercise directly supports memory, learning capacity, and overall mental agility. BDNF, the brain's miracle grow. Exercise doesn't just help with blood flow. It also stimulates the production of a key brain chemical, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. Dubbed Miracle Grow for the Brain by psychiatrist Dr. John Ratey, BDNF nourishes neurons, supports the growth of new brain cells, and enhances neural connections. It particularly benefits the hippocampus, the brain's center for memory and learning. Increased BDNF may also help protect against the damaging effects of stress on the brain, making it a critical ally for long-term cognitive health. The evolutionary mismatch, our sedentary lifestyle. Modern civilization has given us tools, technology, and comfort, but it has also distanced us from the physical activity levels of our ancestors. Humans evolved to walk up to 12 miles a day, yet today, we sit in classrooms and offices for hours on end. This shift has led to an epidemic of inactivity, contributing to widespread physical and mental health problems. Our brains were not designed for a sedentary life, and returning to movement is essential for restoring cognitive balance. System-wide benefits of exercise. The positive effects of exercise extend across nearly every physiological system. It strengthens muscles and bones, boosts immunity, regulates appetite, reduces the risk of numerous cancers, improves cardiovascular health, and protects against stroke and diabetes. Crucially, it also buffers the effects of chronic stress, both physically and cognitively. When taken together, these benefits make exercise one of the most powerful interventions for total well-being available in modern medicine. Making movement normal again. Given the overwhelming benefits of exercise, integrating it into daily life is not an option, it's a return to what should be normal. Encouraging regular physical activity in schools and workplaces is a logical step toward healthier minds and bodies. In education, this could mean reintroducing recess or structuring gym-based school uniforms. In the workplace, it could mean rethinking how we design our daily routines, incorporating movement into the fabric of our environment. Movement in schools, the case for recess. Some schools, driven by a focus on test scores, are eliminating recess and physical education. But research shows this is counterproductive. Adding physical activity to the school day has been shown to either maintain or improve academic performance. Trained physical education teachers not only help students stay fit, but also support improved performance in reading, writing, and course subjects. Denying children movement in hopes of academic gain is misguided. More movement leads to better mental function. Ideas for implementation, from classrooms to cubicles. Exercise doesn't have to be a separate activity, it can be integrated into learning and working. Students can use treadmill desks or pedal bikes while studying. Employees can walk during meetings or use adjustable treadmill desks for typing and brainstorming. Even low-speed walking, 1 to 2 miles per hour, while working can deliver cognitive benefits similar to exercise, thanks to improved oxygen delivery. These changes are simple but potentially transformative for focus, creativity, and productivity. A business case for exercise. Beyond health savings, there's a strong business case for encouraging employee fitness. Fit employees are more alert, mentally agile, and resilient under pressure. In labs, exercise has been shown to improve problem-solving, intelligence, and memory. Organizations that rely on brainpower, whether for innovation, strategy, or productivity, stand to gain a competitive advantage by embracing workplace exercise as a norm rather than an exception. Thank you, and let's stay connected. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. If you found this video valuable, imagine what you'll learn next. Subscribe to Wisdom Forge and hit the bell icon so you never miss. White heavy checkmark more thought-provoking content. White heavy checkmark practical wisdom for everyday life. White heavy checkmark the tools to unlock your full potential. Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway or what topics you'd like to see next. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning.